Oh, I was on mute. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was on mute. Hey, B Shay. Hey, Alice. Did you forget you clicked the button? No, I didn't. I was talking to you. I didn't realize I was on mute. Let me see. I didn't realize I was on freaking mute. So my bad. What's up, y'all? Hey, Brooke. Hey, hey. Y'all hit the share button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We got 30 people up here. We only got 3 likes. Come on, hit the like button, you guys. Just double tap the screen. This way is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go ahead and get these likes up. What's up? It's your girl Summer, your host with the most, coming to you with a little ride along. I'm not gonna be here for a super long time. I just wanted to come live because baby, girl, girl. Have y'all been watching the Sugar Honey Ice Tea show? Y'all been watching the and not that I laugh at anybody's downfall. I don't think it's ever a funny thing, right? To laugh at someone else's pain. That's not what I'm doing. I don't want to have that misconstrued. But however, have y'all been watching the shit show? Because baby, one thing it is, it's a show. And one thing we love is to see Whitney come on here and speak for herself. We do. I'm not gonna lie. It's the refreshing to get a different perspective of things going on. I will say this: I do not condone marital business being spread about on the internet. I would always recommend to do it privately. I would always say 10-10. I do not recommend that you hit the live button when you're in your feelings, when you're feeling some type of way, when you and your spouse is going through something. However, if you're gonna hit the live button, then we're gonna be there. We're gonna be watching. I'm gonna have my snacks and my beverages, and I'm gonna be twinkling my mother freaking toes, enjoying the show. And seeing Whitney pop her ish sober, nobody can say she's drunk. Nobody can say it's the liquor talking. Nobody can say it's the, I don't even know what Whitney drink. Nobody can say it's the drink. This is her real raw emotions that we are witnessing, okay? How you get them is how you lose them. Chrissy said, how you get them is how you lose them. Can we get the 20 likes? We got 50 people up in here. Can we get the 20 likes? I just need 20 likes. And I'm going to go ahead and say what I got to say real quick while I can say it until I get out the styling. Hey, Stephiana. Yes, I never recommend you to come on here spilling your dirty laundry. However, if you're going to spill it, we're going to watch it and we're going to enjoy it while we watch it. I'm going to pop a bag of, I'm likely to pop a bag of popcorn. I don't know if y'all ever see me in the comments sometimes, and I'll put a chair with a thing of popcorn in a cup. That be me in real life. I be in real life. Will go put a bag of microwave popcorn, movie act to be exact, in the microwave. I got the extra movie theater butter sauce on the side. Sprinkle it up, add the movie theater salt. You know what I'm saying? Shake, shake, shake. Get my little, you know what I'm saying, little cup, my little tumbler, pull it up. Let me take a swig right now. Get my little cup, fill it up. Thoroughly will enjoy myself. Thoroughly will enjoy myself and say, damn, baby, strong arming someone and you're only strong arming someone out their house only to be played the same way. Ooh, wee, baby. Ooh, wee, baby. Hey, Summer, how you doing, girl? I will be 62. That is a hell of a thing, Miss Alicia. That is a beautiful thing. Happy early birthday if I miss you, okay? Happy early birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing day and celebrate to the fullest, okay, mamas? The moment she said, I allowed you to be up all the time, all times of night, talking with him on the phone, baby, it was a wrap. Whitney knew what time it was. Come on, 5 more likes, y'all. We got almost 60 people on here. Can I get 20 likes? Double tap that screen. Even if you don't like me, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. We can't see that you like the hoe. We can't see that you like the goddamn live, hoe. Just double tap the screen and get me the 20 likes. God damn it. Y'all be wanting to come up in them lives and enjoy the show. Tap the goddamn screen. Please and thank you. It's free 99. I'm gonna cost you a damn thing. Teresa, baby, you if you missed it, you missed a lot. If you missed it, you done missed a lot. Okay. Thank you for double tapping the screen. Appreciate y'all so much. Run this down real quick because I'm gonna be getting out the car soon. I'll be at my destination. But I want y'all to know this. I definitely plan on going live. I'm definitely gonna put some clips together. Because I feel like I have clips from like the beginning. I'm gonna try my hardest to go secure some clips from the beginning. From when I first did my live talking about when they first entered the whole poly situation with Whitney and all that. And I might even take it all the way back to the whole Ivan situation and do a whole side with the now with Whitney and then what happened with Ivan too. Bring it back and bring it together. So I definitely was like, damn, Whitney, you seem messed up in the game. But y'all had to been listening. When Whitney went live, when she came on here, she was talking about cat can get out and she can handle business herself. She can pay the rent on her own. She drops her receipts from the DoorDash and how much she making this from door. Motherfucking dash. Whitney was letting us know that she was preparing herself to have to handle stuff on her own. She was letting us know that she was putting herself in position to be in a position to carry her own weight. Okay. I'm like, damn, it sounds like it's some cracks in a foundation. You know what I'm saying? I also said in that alive that although I understand her coming into the dynamic and her doing the poly thing, that it was going to be some stuff to work out. Some people, most people deal with jealousy when you deal with poly. And that I didn't see Whitney being able to get over it and be able to be okay with it. I said, I could be wrong, but I don't see Whitney being the person that's going to be able to get over the jealousy and things like that and be okay with it. Okay. However, most of the time, not most of the time, I could say, I'm going to say a lot of the times when people come into poly and they're dealing with jealousy and, impulse control because they're angry and upset, you need someone who can handle you with white gloves, someone who can be understanding, and someone who's going to move in a way that's going to make you feel appreciated, that's going to make you feel like you are still loved, that's going to make you feel like you are needed, that's going to make you feel like you are still a priority. Now, I can't say for certain that May was not providing those things to Whitney, but if it is true with the way that Whitney has described their relationship, thus far, with the whole guy coming in and her never being in the bed and being on the phone, cupcake. I ain't talking about you. With May being on the phone, cupcaking to 3, 4 in the morning while Whitney's sleeping. And by the time Whitney is getting up to go to work, baby, they crossing each other paths because she coming out the contact room to go to bed and Whitney is getting up to go to work. That was never going to work. That was never going to work. You have to be just in your relationships with poly. Now, poly looks different for a lot of people. And like I said, this is just me speaking on what Whitney presented on that line. And she seemed genuine to me with what she was going through and what she was feeling. And like I always say, I'm never above being corrected. I'm never above being informed of something different. I'm never above hearing someone else's side. But I'm speaking just to what Whitney shared. If the way things are set up over there is that Whitney is feeling like she's not getting the time that she needs, and we all know from the beginning that Whitney loved when May would go live. She loved when May would be in the room with her. Whitney be snoring next to her, just having her close. Whitney enjoyed May's presence. And to go from that and now to you having a nigga in your life when you said you ain't never even want to do, now you getting dick me down. Dickmatized. Dickmatized. And I don't know if they dickmatized, but it's giving that based on what Whitney's saying. It's giving that based on what Whitney's saying. Um, that was never gonna go in any situation. You have to be just, you have to give them their time, you have to be fair in your dealing. And in no way, shape, or form, even if, because May said that Whitney knew I was leaving. Whitney knew I was leaving. Whitney knew what was happening. And while I don't think that May has to be a mind reader, and I also agree that people should speak their minds and say what they want up front. On the flip side of that is when you're married to someone, you know your spouse. And when you're doing something different and you know that is a hardship for them, you have to read between the lines and you have to know your spouse. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's given like when Whitney said, go ahead to your other room because you want to hear it, or go ahead and be with that nigga or whatever. That ain't really what she wanted. She wanted you to choose her. Like, no, I'm going to stay home. I'm pouring to you, and this is that and the third. That's what it was given to me. That's what it was given to me. That she wanted her wife to choose her, and it don't sound like Whitney felt like she was choosing her. It don't sound like Whitney felt like May was choosing her. I don't know if you still can hear me or not. Can y'all still hear me? Microphone check. Microphone check. Check. 1 2 1 2. Oh, I gotta go to the store and get Harley some food. I can't tell if my audio is okay, and I can't tell if y'all hear me because the comments just stopped. Like the last thing I see is the happy birthday to the lady, and I know that couldn't have been the last message. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, awesome. You hear me? Okay. So, do y'all think Whitney really gonna file for the? Because I know some people think this is a skit. I don't think it's a skit. I don't think it's a skit. I think Whitney is pissed and set up. And but is she really gonna file for divorce? When did Whitney start loving you? What you mean start loving you? You think she done? Yeah, when you come on in, she confirmed that she beat that shower door down, baby. That shower door was shattered after they came on here and lied about it. So now I'm wondering, because she also said that, did I miss my turn? No. She said she shattered the shower door, but I remember May came live and showed us all her perfumes. She didn't show the shower door, I don't think, did she? But she showed us all those perfumes. Were those the perfumes that were shattered, or did she just have more perfumes to show? Like, think the dick made her be done. Well, according to Whitney, Whitney said that they should have been done because she did confirm that she did leave May, and she said she was going to go back home when May slept with Whitney. I mean, when May slept with Ivan before he went back to college, she said she told him to go be back with that nigga because she wasn't over him and she wanted to go back home. So Whitney did confirm she indeed was had left May and they were broken up when she went and slept with Ivan. And she said they should have broke up then. But she also said that she believed that they were done when the whole Shay situation happened. And that the only reason why May even gave her another chance is because Shay switched up on her. It wasn't that she genuinely wanted to give her another chance. She felt like May only came back to her because Shay switched up on her. Woo! Which is heavy, baby. That's heavy. Do not believe in forcing the situation. Like, while I understood, and I've said it before and I say it now, I know a lot of people didn't agree with the whole poly thing and Whitney doing poly and stuff like that. A lot of people can't understand. A lot of people don't agree with it. Still, to understand Whitney coming to a conclusion like, listen, I'm not going to be ready for this, that, and the third. I don't see me doing those things, so I need to open up to other options. If I want to be with people who are not, what is it called? Is it asexual? People who are not touch me nots that want to be touched or that want to touch me, her opening up her scope and saying I'm going to have to be open to some things that I might not necessarily be comfortable with. But with Whitney agreeing to those terms, you also have to do it in a way that is fair to everyone involved. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be one sided. You can't make a person feel left out. And I'm not saying that that's what happened because speaking from personal experience, this is not assumptions. This is from personal experience and from knowing. She could have been dividing her time, according to what they agreed to. But when you jealous and you feel some type of way and you upset, it don't matter if somebody is giving you what they said. That still don't be enough. So it could have very well be a situation where even though they're doing what was agreed upon, Whitney still couldn't handle it because it's a lot. And then that May didn't know how to handle Whitney, possibly, to get her to calm down and reassure her, because there's a lot of reassuring that happens in poly. There's a lot of reassuring and consideration that needs to happen in most situations in poly. Now, there are people, just like from what it seems like. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm not there. I only know what we could kind of piece together from the internet. But it seems like, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like May is like, I'm getting what I get. This is what you said we gonna do. We gonna do it. You gonna sit down and shut the fuck up and take it. And it is what it is. That's what it's giving. I'm not gonna lie. From the outside looking in, it's giving. May is like, I don't give a fuck. You came home from work. I can't. I was over here. I gave you a little. I tried to give you some love for 2 hours, but I'm going back with my nigga. That's what it's giving. Hey, hey, 420. If the shower door got shattered in August, TikTok, she probably got 500 bottles. Says that, damn, not 500 bottles. We have seen it firsthand with multiple partners where she convinced them to take the rap or convinced them to believe that it was the other person taking up for her. And so it looks like it's whoever. I think the dick made her be done. I think Whitney thought she could change her because it's quite obvious Whitney's not for all the poly stuff, but she did know this about her wife before she married her. That's true. That's true. I think, I don't know if Whitney thought she could change her. I think Whitney understood who she was dealing with. I mean, because let's be real. Whitney came in, said she was trying to come in to destroy and tear down. And she also said, let's not forget that that was the plan all along, for them to come in and tear down. And the plan was to get Ivan out the picture. Remember that. Remember that was said. And that's what happened. Ivan was pushed out the motherfucking picture. Ivan said, bloop. He was pushed out. He said, oop. She said, walk the plank, hoe. You got to go. She said, walk the plank, hoe. You got to go. And I think Whitney came in after she fell for May because she said she loved May. I think Whitney genuinely thought, like, I'm saving myself for marriage, and after I get married, whatever her issues with opening up to someone on that level, whether it is just a simple boundary of hers personally, or whether she went through some type of trauma or incident in her life that's preventing her, I genuinely think that Whitney thought that once they got married, she would feel like she could open up and do certain things that she had never done before. And when that didn't work out, things changed. And I think at that point is when they should have had real conversations about them separating, right? However, I don't think that was the only answer. I do think Polly could have been, them trying poly, I don't think was a bad thing. But you got to know what you're doing in poly. I don't care what kind of poly, whether it's religious poly because you're Muslim, whether it's the dynamic of a man and multiple women, whether it's a woman with multiple women, whether it was triage, quads, or whatever all this stuff is. I think you have to be built. You have to be built for poly. Everybody, people like poly, people want to practice poly, but everybody is not built to deal with poly and what it comes with. You can't just you can't just look at things from your own point of view. You have to look at things from a broad scope from everyone. You have to try to figure out how to put the pieces together so everybody is feeling taken care of, everybody is feeling loved, everybody is getting the time that they need. Like is not an easy thing. It's not. A lot of people want to do it, but it's not an easy task. And there are successful relationships out there, things that work. People that have figured it out. But it takes a lot of patience, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. And social media in the mix of trying to build something like that, especially with the history of it, it was like a potion for a bomb, baby. It was a potion for a bomb, baby. It was a potion for a bomb. I know Whitney was pissed last night because, of course, I mean, we all saw that she was pissed, and she may have just been in her feelings. But I don't know. It sounded like she really done. It sounded like what she said she meant. Mm. I don't know if that was me. If this is me, this is just talking about me, right? Because the little bit that I did see, because I didn't see everything, I did go back and see the live where Whitney was pissed, obviously. Whitney was pissed because May was leaving to go be with the dude. And while I also understand in poly, you can't give in to every temper tantrum. You can't. You can't give in to every temper tantrum. You have to be fair, right? But if you were going, because it sounded like she was going yesterday and came back, and then she was leaving again tonight. Now I don't know the dynamic of their relationship. I don't. But I am in this situation, especially showing like the things that Whitney has, the little bit we've seen from Whitney. I as the wife in that position probably would have told that man, listen, tonight ain't gonna be a good night. I know that we supposed to link up. Go ahead and catch your Uber to get home. I talk to you tomorrow or another day, and we'll reschedule or whatever. I probably would have taken the time to deal with my wife's emotions, especially if she wasn't drunk. She's sober minded. She's clear headed. I probably would have taken the time to say, "All right, y'all, let me get off. Let me go. Let me go sit with my wife." And I have to. The issue had to have started before the live. I can't like Whitney had to have been showing signs to me. She had to have been showing signs before she hit the live button today that she was displeased about something. And you taking the time to try to figure out what the hell was going on. And I'm not saying May didn't, but whatever was done wasn't enough for Whitney. It sounds like Whitney is feeling left out. It sounds like Whitney doesn't feel poured into. It sounds like Whitney, she said, "You're not gonna keep treating me like I ain't shit. Like I'm not a good person. Like I'm not worthy of love or being treated good." It's an open marriage. That's what that was. That's what it looked like to. So that's what I thought it was too. But after I went back and did some research and some understanding, it's polyamorous. Or however may say it, that's the dynamic of poly. It is. From the outside looking in, for a lot of us, it's like it's always this person and always that person. Like you have to date and you have to go through people to find people that work for y'all. Like that's just a part of the process, unfortunately. You don't think she going anywhere? If you ask me, too many folks in your relationship, they're going to be a problem. Yeah, and then trying to take on all these different people at one time is a lot. Like, especially when you ain't even got the. That's a lot of change abruptly. It's a lot of change abruptly. Then she said she got somebody in New York, a girl in New York or whatever. That just sound like a lot. Sound like a lot. I don't know. Sound like a lot. Sounds like a lot. And then dealing with the whole moving dynamic, y'all losing houses, moving to one house, the dynamic is changing. Y'all gotta move into another house. In the midst of all this moving, trying to get settled and all that, you dealing with multiple relationships with different people. That just and I know change is a part of life. If you in it, you in it. But it just seemed like a lot is a lot. Hey, cuz I didn't even realize that was you. This just I don't know, y'all. Is Whitney done? Well, I will say this. I think if May was to come home and be like, listen, baby, like, I'm sorry, I want to fix this. Let's work on this. I definitely think Whitney would go back. I definitely think Whitney would be like, okay. Because I definitely think that Whitney genuinely loves May. And I think Whitney genuinely wants to be with May. I do. I do. I really, truly do. So I think that if May was to come home and be like, no, stay. I want us to be together. I love you. I think Whitney would stay. Hey, Nay, I think Whitney would stay for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt, I do. In most relationships, people go through stuff and feel upset. And I definitely do. But I don't see this poly dynamic with the way that she has presented it to the internet, the way that it looks. Even when May was like, she won't fly to California for 2 weeks and come home for 2 weeks and fly. Hell, motherfucking no. No, 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 absolutely the fuck not. You coming on the internet showing tattoos and shit, showing people on our anniversary and shit, telling the world this would have. Hell, motherfucking no, absolutely not. Absolutely no. To me, that was not considerate. It was not thoughtful. It was not. No, no, no. I said that before. Like, absolutely not. Like, damn, it's your anniversary. This how you doing things. So from the outside looking in, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't think. Mm. I'm lost with all this bunch of sex partners. Sherry, you probably old school though. Like, I don't know. Not hey dirt boy nay. Yes. I don't know, y'all. This is a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and go rewatch some of the lives. I'm gonna make some bulletin points. I know Jack probably going live today, but this is a mess. And then Cat is still in that house. I know a lot of people is like, how come the cat is still there? How come Cat is still there? I would have got up and I would have left. If you are accustomed to, if you are accustomed to motherfuckers fighting, talking about they breaking up every other day, them tussling in the house, arguing and fighting, people storming out. If that's what you are accustomed to happening, you're not going to be moved by it. You're not going to feel like you got nowhere. You got to get up and you got to make a move because you're accustomed to it. This is what they do all the time. May and Whitney have said already that they argue and fight all the time. That they go through a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't know about. None of the arguing and fighting is new. So if you've been living with them for the last year and a half and you accustomed to this behavior, of course it's not going to shake you to go do nothing. It's not going to make you feel like you need to go move. Um, and like I got my date for when I'm going. When a date get here, I roll. And also thinking about too, like people probably like, how come? Why not just go tell Kat to her face to get the fuck out? Like even if Whitney go tell Kat to get the fuck out, Kat ain't got to get the fuck out. She lives there. She's a tenant. It's not just as black and white as her telling her to get out. And then if Kat decides she want to buck up against Smart or something, now you have that dynamic. You gotta worry about y'all getting into a fight, somebody calling the cops, pressing charges, and now you locked up. Now Whitney probably in jail. So keeping her distance and not saying nothing is probably like the best option. And just being her time for her to get out. Um, or whatnot. I'm trying to find a park spot is what I'm trying to do. And why is there so many goddamn people at the market? Like the holiday is over. Why is there so many people here? Is it the first? It's not even the first of the month. And I can't find a goddamn parking spot. Oh, are people here shopping for the New Year's holiday? They come to get collard greens and black eyed peas. I remember my mom used to be like, collard greens was for money, for wealth, and black eyed peas was for luck. Who the hell came up with that? Who the hell came up with the whole idea of collard greens is for money and black eyed peas is for luck? Like, who came up with that? Hey, Tori, I'm old school, scared of many diseases when I was. Oh, you reminded me of something, Alyssa. They said that man cheated on May already. Whitney said that man cheated on May already, and May took her back. And Whitney mentioned how she wasn't sleeping with May because she didn't trust May was being safe. I don't blame her. While Whitney may have tested positive for, HSV on her mouth, she ain't test positive for HSV down there on her cooter cat. And while she may have been okay with dealing with her wife because they were married and already engaging in sexual activity after she found out May was indeed positive for HSV, that don't mean she got to be okay, continuing to, you know, she has to be okay with putting herself at risk because now you're being unsafe. This nigga is cheating, stepping out on the situation, and it's not just you. You're making nope. You made the conscious decision. You made the conscious decision to forgive a nigga who you don't know that well and continue to be with them and sleep with them after you found out they were cheating on you. They stepped outside of the situation. This is according to Whitney. If it's wrong, like I said, chalk it. If I'm wrong, if I'm loud and wrong, my bad, I got it wrong. Let me shut the fuck up. However, I'm gonna talk about what was said, right? Whitney came on the internet and said that this man cheated on May and she took him back. And Whitney said, why would you take that nigga back after he cheated on you? And her excuse was like, well, I've forgiven people for less. That's what she do. You can't make decisions to be with motherfuckers in a poly situation where they stepping out, where you have other people help involved. You cannot say, oh, they cheated. Oh, I'm gonna forgive you. It's cool when you got other people coochies on the line. It's not okay. It's already bad enough that y'all have this dynamic of herpes. Herpes is what it is. A lot of people have it. Y'all tested positive with it. Whoop de woo. Y'all good. But then you have to worry about another disease being brought in, and then not just you being infected is you. You talk about infecting your wife. You talking about infecting if you sleeping with the old girl in New York, whoever the girl is. Whitney claims she got a girlfriend out in New York. You have to be willing to cut people off that's not good for your dynamic. And so I don't blame Whitney. Whitney said we ain't had sex since that. I wouldn't have had sex with her no more either. It would have been a wrap for y'all after that too. Like motherfucking no. Why would you okay that? That's crazy. And then I do and then Whitney said, at first she said, if she mess with a man, they're gonna have to be beneficial to me. Like they're gonna have to have a bag, they're gonna have to do this, they're gonna have to do that. And she said, you went from talking about the man gotta have a bag to you being okay with a bum nigga building a bum nigga up who ain't got nothing. He said he work as a cook. Now if he got a job, he just got a job, he got a job. Congratulations to you. Do your thing. Blow up, young man. And I can say young man because I'm older than you. Okay, because I understand you're 33. But how you go from letting the man bang your back out who can't pour into you? Then you paying for hotel rooms, man. That's what I said when they said New York. I said, is it niche? Is it niche? I don't know. You paying for hotel rooms 2 weeks at a time. He ain't got his own spot that y'all can go lay up in, so you get in hotels. And Whitney said that her fans pay for the hotel for them to lay up in. Let them cook, literally. Her fans pay for the hotel room for her to go lay up with. You what? He can't even provide a place for y'all to get it in it. Now listen. Now listen. I ain't opposed to a chick going to get her rocked off, okay? But let me tell you, ain't no way in the motherfucking world a man gonna be getting these motherfucking cookies, banging his back out, and I gotta pay for the room too. I gotta pay for the room too. I gotta pick you up from work, leave my wife's house, leave my house where I got a warm bed that's paid for the month. Go rent a room, allegedly got money from my fans to pay for the room for you to bang my back out after you stuck your Peter Wacker and another bitch, putting me at risk. Now, May, I know we ain't friends no more. Ain't no beef with me and May though. But I had you down for back. You, baby, I May. Now I know people because I don't just be believing stuff, and they always say like she the one paying, she the one spending, da 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 da. And I'm like, nah, she ain't being used. She not gonna let. Nah, you pay for the hotels with Shay, your flight. You pay for the cruise. You paying for the hotel rooms with this nigga. What is May? What is you doing, May? May, tell me it ain't true. What is you doing? What car? Car? Don't tell me she got me in a car. What car? Wait a minute. What I missing? What car? What you talking about calling no nonsense? You paying for the room for the So where do he live at? What car in Cali? What you talking about? Oh, the rental car? Her priorities is always a relationship is crazy to me. She bounces from one to another. The rental car in Cali. Oh no, she picking him up. So and then you ain't got a tattoo of Shay name. He live under a brick. Cupcake, shut up, Cupcake. If he just got out of jail, the allegations is that he just got out of jail. He might be in a halfway house. But if he in a halfway house, he wouldn't be able to stay at the hotel all night. So maybe he's staying with family. Well, he looked like maybe he lived with family. Maybe he lived with his mama. As a grown 40-something-year-old woman with your own shit going on, your own bills, why would you choose a nigga that just got out of jail that ain't even got his own? I'm not understanding her train of thought. I don't get it. Or did y'all see some of them pictures that that one guy with the full beard? I said, why she overlook that nigga? I said, I mean, looks ain't everything, but I was like, oh, who that? I'm a married woman. And Whitney said some of these people had a lot going on for themselves, and you chose the man that had nothing. Why would you choose the man that got nothing? And it looks horrible. It looks horrible that Whitney said that because people already say that May picks the people who need to be fixed. Like she's the fixer upper. You picking the people who down on their luck, who got some type of issues, broken homes, who not stable. You picking these people because you can mold them and grow them into what you want. You can kind of control that. This looks like it look bad. It look like it's confirming what people have been saying. And this very well could be something that May does, but this could be done also in a sense that she feels like she can't get someone that's better. She can't have someone that has all these shit together. She can't be with someone who she doesn't have to fix. She may feel like I don't have nothing to give to them, or like it may intimidate her. Somebody who has their stuff together may intimidate her. Cause even niche sound really good as a niche sound really good, and I thought niche had like a head on her shoulders, but it was some stuff that went on to me that was like, oh, I thought better than that niche. What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it's when I look back at some of the people, it seems like everybody always got some stuff going on. Like me just putting some stuff together, seeing it play out in real time now. That's what it looked like, baby. If I knew my husband was at work, I'm like, I hear his truck. That's crazy how much of a stalker I am. No, she's with people that need her to mother them. Oh, they go to truck right here. Don't play with me. No one with their stuff together will want her. She's too fast acting and nasty. Ooh, okay, push that big truck. I love to see women in big vehicles, like or doing some bit like dealing with some big shit that we normally see men do. Like we can do it too, and we can look good doing it. Hell, I'm definitely a stalker. I'm gonna call him right now and let him know I was stalking him for sure. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? But let me go ahead and go because I'm rambling at this point. Let me go do what I need to go do. Hopefully, I got what I need because I need to get some food for my bird. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later when I have my thoughts and stuff together and I actually have a timeline and I can make sense. Hopefully, I made enough sense to y'all today that y'all understood where I was coming from, what I was talking about. But I do feel like I'm all over the place. But I had to hit the live button because, baby, I done got monetized on YouTube. Let me tell you something, Whitney. If you won't come out here and tell y'all business, she had 2,000 people on that live last night. She had 2,000 people on that live last night. I don't know if I think she said May get the payout on that page. Baby, you need to go ahead and switch that payout to you or make another page. Go make another page right now while you in the thick of things because they're going to follow you. And if you want to tell your business, you might as well run up a bag so you can get some money together so you can get your shit together when you move it because you're going to need an extra bag. You're going to need some money. Jack, they said go live right motherfucking now. Jack, where you at? I'm gonna call. Dang, I wish I had my other phone because I will call her on the phone right now. Do I have the other phone? Let me see. Do I have it? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I think I got it. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Uh huh. Hold on. Oh, I'm connected. Hold on. Is her number in here? Let me see if her number in here. Jack back. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to call her right now for y'all. I'm about to call her. I'm about to call her. Dang, is this her number? Let me see. Hold on. I'll call her right freaking now. Call her right now for y'all. Thank you so much for the happy poop. Bien, Itu. You want speaker, you want live. Okay. Hold on, because I gotta make sure they hear it, because they told me to call you and tell you something. What they told you to call and tell me? Can y'all hear Jack? They told me in my live to tell you to go live right motherfucking now because they needs the tea. They need to know what Jack Fact think, and they need to know now. Okay, I'll tell y'all what. I'm about to run my mama out to dinner real quick. 5:30. No, 6:30. Be by y'all motherfucking phones, because I'm going to be back home going motherfucking live, okay? Y'all heard what the fuck she said? Y'all better get y'all shit together. Get y'all snacks, get y'all drinks. Put y'all motherfucking kids to bed early, okay? Okay? 6:30. Be her there, don't meet her there, okay? They said, okay, the Waffle House open. The Waffle House is back motherfucking open, okay? The Waffle House is back motherfucking open for him. Oh, y'all heard it first here. 6:30. 6:30, she said. She said bye. They said I'm gonna be bored at work. You better come live. If she don't go live, I'm gonna call her back for y'all. Bye, girl. Y'all heard her. Oh, you doing overtime? Tell her this sound should be green. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, it's my other page that is a member. I see. Hey, Smiles. All right, y'all, let me get off this phone because I see more people coming in, and I wish I could stay live, but I need to go in here before I forget what I even was coming here to come get. Her channel is The Jack Fact. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you. And don't talk shit about my phone because this phone screen is broke, okay? Let me see. That's her page right there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all ready? Shut up, Nay. Shut up, Nay. Are you done stalking the husband? No, I'm finna call him right now when I get off the phone with y'all. And will the live be here? It's gonna be on the page I just showed y'all. It's gonna be on The Jack Fact. Okay, you're gonna go to The Jack Fact, okay? You're gonna go to Jack Fact, the official Jack Fact, okay? This is the page you're gonna go to right here. Jack Fact, the official Jack Fact. She got 1.65K followers, okay? You're gonna go to this page right here. This is YouTube. YouTube. She's gonna be here, okay? Look for the bitch. That's an AI with an iPhone, okay? Jack Fact. At is the official Jack Fact, okay? See y'all there, because I'll be there. All right, y'all. Bye.